everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, we're going to be doing a full face of makeup using my Beauty Box products. And we're doing a get ready with me, and I am going to chat about something today that you've probably already seen in the title, so there's that. But we're going to go ahead and get into the makeup as well, because I don't want to be having this video be a million years long. So I'm going to be using the Yensa Color and Face Tone Up Primer Essential Glow. I think this came from my BoxyCharm, maybe? Let me see. Nope. So this came from my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I did look at my little papers that I have sitting in front of me. So we're going to go ahead and put some of this all over my face. And then I did not get a foundation this month, so I'm going to be using an old foundation, but I do have like I would call it just like a concealer, so I'll get into that once I get to there. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on real quick. So I am gonna go ahead and use the Nude Sticks Nudies Tinted Blur Stick. Now this is just supposed to be like a light coverage, sheer coverage, I think. Does it say sheer coverage? Lightweight all over face stick that blurs texture. And I got this, I think this was from my Glam Bag Plus as well. Yes, it was my Glam Bag Plus. But honestly, this really didn't do much for my face when I tried it out during that video. So I'm going to use this just like a concealer almost. Just put a little bit on my under eyes and a couple of my blemishes on my face. And then I'm going to just blend that in. And I'm going to go ahead and put foundation on. I am honestly just going to be using my Naked Skin from Urban Decay, which is in my project pan. So I'm just going to be using this more as a concealer or a brightener. And then I'm going to put the foundation on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. All right, so I did get my foundation on. I feel like I missed my middle of my forehead. Did I totally miss the middle of my forehead? Probably. But you can see on my under eyes, that doesn't do even really a lot as far as coverage there. And that's fine. I mean, it has a place. I did use it in that video when I tried on all the products. And like I said, it's okay. You just have to go in expecting it to be light coverage. And just because I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup, I felt like it wasn't enough for me. But I could easily use this like over the summer. Like if I just wanted to use it as like a spot coverage or just a very, very light coverage on my face, I would do that. So, okay, primer, concealer, and foundation is done. I have a face palette from Alamar Cosmetics. This came from my BoxyCharm. Now this is just a blush, and that's fine. I don't think I have a highlighter. I might look at my eyeshadow to see if there's a highlighter that I can use. But I'm going to go ahead in with Poderoso, which is the pink shade in the center, and use that as my blush. And if you notice that I have dirty brushes, it's because I do. I haven't washed them in like over a week, so that's my fault. Not like I don't have a million brushes to use. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what I wanted to talk about when doing this video today. Normally I just talk about the products, but I really feel like it's important to talk about LOLA Beauty Box. So I used to unbox LOLA Beauty Box on my channel. I did it for like a year. I think it may have been longer than a year. But I did it last year, 2018, and I think I even did it a little bit in 2017 as well. And the end of 2018, Lola started having some problems, got some reports of some really bad customer service issues. And yes, so I had a subscription up until January. I was paying for 3 months at a time, so I had a subscription through January. In February, I put my subscription on hold. So I did not get a box February, March, or April. And then I had only put it on hold. I had not canceled it. I'm going to open up this eyeshadow palette. I have 4 eyeshadows to use. I have this one here from Model Co. It's the Eyelights Metallic Eyeshadow. And I think I got this. Where did I get this? I think I might have, hold on. I got this in my LOLA Beauty Box. It's just it's in the shade St. Bart's. And then I have this one from Ciate London. And this one came from my BoxyCharm. And it is in the shade, I don't know what shade it is. Does the box say? Cupid. So this is the shade Cupid. This is the shade St. Bart's. I got 2 liquid eyeshadows. Then I have this one here from, I don't even know. I'm Not Missing Out. I think that's the brand. I'm Not Missing Out. This is a powder eyeshadow, I'm pretty sure. Yep. It's a Velveteen Dream Shadow. So that is what it looks like. It's purple. And then I also got this palette from Wonder Beauty. And this one came in my Glam Bag Plus. And I wasn't super thrilled with it, but we will use it today. Sorry, you know how boxes are, and sometimes they just don't want to open. So, I mean, I don't want to tear it to shreds. So, there is that eyeshadow palette. So we're going to see what I want to do with this today. I don't know. Let's see. I think I'm going to actually use Champagne Harbor, which is the lightest eyeshadow, shimmery eyeshadow. I'm going to use that as my highlighter. Let's see how it works. So anyway, LOLA Beauty Box. I was looking at my credit card statement, which I do every couple of days actually, just to make sure, because I have had some fraudulent charges on previous credit cards, and I do keep track of that. And it's not doing all that great as a highlighter, but it's not a highlighter. It is in fact an eyeshadow, and I just put my fingernail in it. Anyway, so I realized at the end of April that I did not cancel my LOLA subscription, and they charged me for a three-month subscription. So it was like April 29th, I think, is when they charged me. So I was like, okay, you know, I'll give it another try. I know that they've had issues with customer service in the past, but I will give them another try. I'm all about, you know, just I like to give people multiple tries, and you know, companies and so on and so forth. So I know that a lot of people were not really thrilled with what they had done, and I get that. I totally understand that, but they had already charged me, and I was like, you know what, whatever. I'll just get it, right? So April 29th I got charged for a 3-month subscription. I'm like, okay, that's fine. No big deal. So then a couple of days later, all right, I don't really have a base shade in any of this, which is unusual. So I'm just going to go ahead and use Sand Dollar, which is the light brown shade in my palette. And I'm just going to use that as a olive lid shade as like a transition. And I will say the reason why I wasn't really fond of this palette was that it's very chunky and very powdery. So that's why I didn't like this palette. It's not that it's like horrible. It's just the texture of it, and I don't get along really well. Anyway, a couple of days later, and I'm going to put some information here. I got another charge on my credit card, and it was the company that was charged my card. It was $21, and the company that charged my card was a company called Pretty Little Things. And I'll try to take a screenshot of that if I can, to show you that it says Pretty Little Things, right? So it was a charge for $21, and I'm like, and it originated in Florida. I'm like, well, I wasn't in Florida on this day, and I did a Google search of Pretty Little Things, plural Pretty Little Things, and I ended up coming up with a company called Pretty Little Thing, singular, and I think they sell clothes or something like that. I'm like, no, I didn't buy anything from this company. I didn't buy any clothes from this company on the date that they were charging me, right? So I disputed that charge. I was like, nope, didn't make this purchase. So I had gotten, it had said, I went in to check the dispute a day or so later, and it said that it was resolved. I'm like, no, it wasn't. So I called my credit card company and talked to somebody there, and they said, I know it says Pretty Little Things on your page or on your charge, but that is LOLA Beauty Box. And I was like, I'm going to be using this little shade here from INMO Cosmetics. I'm just going to rub my finger in it and put it all over my lid. So I was like, no, I did not charge in addition, or I did not authorize a charge of $21 from LOLA Beauty Box. I said, look, to the guy I was talking to, I said, look, they charged me $60 on April 29th. There's no reason that they should have charged me again on whatever day it was. I said, I did not authorize that charge. I don't know why they're charging me $21. I don't have any sort of, basically, I didn't do it. So they were like, okay, we're going to contact the vendor and we're going to refund you that $21. So got the refund. Nobody said anything else to me. Went about my good old day, you know? And I was like, all right. So if you've ever gotten any beauty boxes, often they will, I really like this shadow, by the way. Often they will send out spoilers throughout the month. And I looked through my email about mid-May, and I hadn't gotten a single spoiler. No emails, nothing. I looked, and I hadn't gotten any sort of, and this was like the 20-something of May, and 27th was Memorial Day. So it was like middle of May, at mid to end of May, and I had not gotten anything from them. Nothing. Zippo, zero, nothing. And I was like, this is really weird. So I went on their Instagram page. Again, I will put a screenshot from their Instagram here. Nothing about the May box. Absolutely nothing on their Instagram about the May box. I'm going to go in with the pink shade, the sea salt shade. Excuse me. I'm going to see if that's going to be any darker than that other one that I just put on. It doesn't look like it's all that much darker. Anyway, nothing on their Instagram page about their May box. I'm like, okay, this is starting to get really, really weird. So on Memorial Day, I sent them a, I'm going to go into Coastal, which is the blue, and I'm just going to put that along my lower lash line. I sent them a message on Instagram on, no, yes, I did. I sent them a message on Instagram on the 27th, which was Memorial Day, and I said, hey, you guys charged me. Can you give me any sort of information on the May box? What's going on? No response. Okay. And I can understand that. Sometimes, you know, if you don't follow someone, you can't send them a message on Instagram. So, you know, you got to look for messages and so forth. So, you know, I kind of get that. So I went on their Twitter on the 28th and found an email address on their Twitter. I'm pretty sure their email address was on Twitter. So I sent them, maybe it was on their Instagram. So then I sent them an email, and I might have these in opposite date orders. I know I did 3 things. I contacted them 3 ways. I just can't remember which I did in which order. Anyway, I found their email address. It was either on Twitter or on Instagram. I found their email address. So I'm going to put a little bit of that blue on my lid as well. I sent them a message on their email, said, hey, you know, what's going on? You charged me. What are you doing? If you don't contact me by this date, I'm going to dispute the charge. Like flat out. I put that in the message. I'm disputing the charge if you don't get back to me. No response. Then I also went to the website, and on their website, there's no phone number for this company, by the way. On their website, they have, you know, contact us or leave us a message, right? They're supposed to be online, that you could chat with them in person. This eye look is not turning out real great, guys. Anyway, you're supposed to be able to chat with them in person, or if they're not, quote unquote, not online, you can leave them a message. So again, I sent them a message on their website saying, hey, how about you contact me? I haven't seen anything about your May box. You charged me for a 3-month subscription. What is going on? So I contacted them in those 3 ways, their website, email, and their Instagram. Nothing. I got absolutely no response from them. I'm like, this isn't cool. So I ended up disputing the charge. And a couple of days later, my credit card company put the $60 back on my credit card. So I was good there. You know, I don't know what I did to my eyes. I honestly don't have any idea what I did to my eyes. I'm going to use a little bit of liquid eyeshadow. I'm going to use the one from Ciate, the purple. Now this one shears out a lot. So I'm just going to put a dab on each lid, and then I'm going to blend it with my finger. Anyway, so I got my money back. Today, I'm actually filming this on Monday night. You're going to see it on Tuesday. It's going to go live sometime on Tuesday because I'm going to edit it, and then it takes me a million years to upload stuff. So anyway, at some point on Tuesday, you will be seeing this video if you see it the day it posts. And tonight, Monday night, I went on their Twitter, and all of their tweets are gone. All of them. And they had tweets. Last week when I was looking, there were tweets on their account that were like, oh, look at this in our box, you know? As of tonight, their Twitter is blank. They have nothing. So I'm going to try to get a screenshot of it and show you guys. And I even went to like another website, I went to Kathleen Leitz's just because that was in my search history. So I went to Kathleen Leitz's and all of her tweets showed up. And I went to somebody else's and all of their tweets showed up, but no tweets from LOLA Beauty Box would show up. It said we're having trouble loading tweets. So their Twitter is like gone. Anyway, I'm going to take this Model Co. one and I'm going to try to just put a little bit on my finger and put that in my inner corner. This might be a complete and total disaster, but we'll see. All right. Not my favorite eye look that I've ever done. Anyway, so I am starting up a conspiracy theory, and maybe this is already public knowledge, and I just couldn't find it anywhere because I've been Googling LOLA Beauty Box May 2019. I've been looking on it on YouTube. The only thing I didn't do was go to Facebook. I don't know. But I've been looking all over the internet, and I can't find anything on it. So I don't know what's going on. Their website still says that they want you to subscribe, but there are no spoilers for anything for the May Beauty Box. And I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have heard anything about the LOLA Beauty Box and what's going on with it, because maybe they just took my money and ran with it, or maybe they are going out of business. I don't know. All right, I got this little thing here from Lancome. It is a mascara base. This was from my Sephora Play bag. I opened it the wrong way. I'm going to put this on my upper lash line. Maybe it doesn't appear that it's going on my lashes. All right, that doesn't appear to really have been done anything to my lashes. It doesn't even look like they really turned them like white or anything. So I don't know. This, however, I have used this a couple of times and I am really liking this. This is from Il Makiage. It is a mascara and I'm loving it. I wasn't sure that I would, but I am loving it. This is from my Glam Bag Plus. It's the Icon High Volume and Intense Curl Mascara. This is a good mascara. Like I said, I didn't really expect it to be, but I am liking it. Like I said, I actually took this on a work trip with me and used it on my work trip. I will say this though, is that you got to be careful before it dries because it will transfer if you're not careful. But anyway, let me know in the comment section down below. Am I like the last person to know that LOLA Beauty Box is like gone, or am I just spouting a conspiracy theory based on my experience? I don't know. But I went on their website and I canceled my subscription. I made sure to actually cancel it, not just put it on hold. And they tried to charge me $81 this month, $60 for a 3-month subscription, and then using a different name tried to charge me $21. So I would encourage you that if you've ever purchased a LOLA Beauty Box, I would encourage you to check your credit card statements, or at least the credit card that you gave LOLA, and confirm that they didn't charge you $21 under the name Pretty Little Things. Because I said to the guy that I talked to at customer service, I was like, no, I've never heard of Lola using that name before. I don't know what's going on. They're like, no, it is LOLA Beauty Box. I'm like, well, I did not authorize that at all. So they tried charging me $81. I got all $81 back from my credit card company, which is good. And I got no LOLA Beauty Box. I don't know. I like this mascara. I think it looks really nice. I also got 2 eyeliners. I got this blue one in my BoxyCharm, I'm pretty sure. And then I got this one from Pixie. I forget where I got the Pixie one. Was it my... This came in my regular Ipsy bag. So I'm going to actually use this one. This is in a rose gold, I think it was. Rose Glow. I'm going to put Rose Glow on my upper lash line. And then I'm going to use Midnight Blue in my waterline. All right, eyeliner's on. So now we're just down to lips. And I actually got 3 lip products this month, and I'm going to go wacky and crazy with the one that I'm going to use. I got this one from Bite Beauty. Now this one in particular is the one I already had. I had this in my collection already. This is the shade Chai. And anyway, that would be the easy one. I'm not going to put that one on my lips because it's a beautiful shade. I would wear it all the time. I got this one from Dose of Colors. I like Dose of Colors, but I'm going to go outside my comfort zone and I'm going to put this on. And I got this, I think, in my BoxyCharm. Yes, in my BoxyCharm. I wish I hadn't gotten such a bright color, but we're going to go for it. Gosh darn it. It got away from me a little bit. Okay, it got away from me a lot. This shade got really easy to get away from me. Yeah. I'm trying to fix it. I'm not having much luck in fixing it. And I'll say this, it is a little bit patchy. Yeah. Now that partially could be the user error, but this shade is a little patchy. I have some other shades from them and I don't have that kind of problem. I also got this lip gloss from Laritzi. This was in my this was in my Allure Beauty Box, which I love. I love Allure. It's one of my favorites. I love BoxyCharm. I love Ipsy. I love both my Ipsy and my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Sephora Play has not been the best for me recently, but anyway, this is the shade Vibe. I'm going to go ahead and put this over top of the hot pink shade to see if it helps at all. Because this is just a nude gloss. So let's see what this does when I put this over top of the pink. Yeah, that really doesn't do much of anything other than stain my applicator hot pink. Yeah, that didn't do much of anything. All right, well, that is everything. I'm going to take this lipstick off and put the other one on. Hold on one second. All right, that's not the cleanest I've ever made my lips after putting lipstick on, but that's okay. I'm going to put the Chai shade on. So if it wasn't for the hot pink underneath, that shade would look just fine with my look. All right, that is everything. My look is complete. I'm not sure how much I like it. That's okay. It is 7:35 in the evening. I'm going to be taking this off anyway in a couple of minutes and starting my nighttime routine anyway. So it's okay. Anyway, that is all the products that I got in my beauty boxes during May of 2019. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you've heard rumors about LOLA Beauty Box, give me a thumbs up down below. Leave me a comment. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell. Yeah. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to hear if you guys have heard anything about the LOLA Beauty Box. It's just driving me crazy. I want to know all about it. So, there's that. Anyway, I will see you on my next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!